let's get into... No. Let's get into some fucking shit. Everybody's aware of all the crap that's been going on around our dearly beloved YouTube community as of late. And a lot of people are putting their hands in the pot and stirring it. I want to address some things that I've kept quiet about because I didn't feel that it was worth my time to address. I want to address some things that I heard. And the first thing I want to address is my goddamn daughter. That I blame my fucking daughter. The man is so... How the fuck do you blame somebody who can't even fucking spell at the time? She was 7. She can't spell, so why would I blame her? What I fucking said about the situation is that she's on my tablet watching her YouTube channels. She likes to push buttons. I made a video about this crap, saying that if I unsubscribed from you, I apologize. Here's why. That boohoo Cry Me a Fucking River video that I put up, which I fucking wish I didn't, was me pissed. And when you're upset, especially in that goddamn state, I said some things that probably can be misconstrued as something. But for blaming my daughter for fucking... If she attacked you, I'm training her well. But at 7, she can't spell. Called common sense, people. Put it together. But no, we gotta go fucking listen to the whiskey freakout shit and buy into that crap. So no, I'd never blame my daughter for anything other than she may have unsubscribed me from you. That's all I said. And if she attacked you, good. I've taught her well. Let's address streams. When he got his channel struck, I only suggested. I never fucking begged the son of a bitch. Fuck do I care about his fucking stream? I could give 2 fucking rats' asses about it. Jealous? No, I was happy for you. I'm very sorry that you're bombarded and you couldn't see everything all the time. But don't fucking tell me that I didn't fucking say, good stream, everybody loved it. Good job. Nice job. You're going somewhere, dude. You're exploding, dude. Gave you fucking suggestions that, hey, why don't you go over to the Aggie Vlogs? Why don't you go to your food channel? You can stream from there. Blow a shit fit that you're not live streaming? Bite me, buddy. You address shit. You point fingers at fucking people to cover up your own fucking misery. You take shit and twist it to make your own ass smell rosy. It's insane. Did I lie about Scott? You're damn well right I did. I talked to Scott. I apologized to Scott for doing so. But it was a certain way to get the fuck away from that shit. Hold on. Sorry, I had to gather my thoughts before I had a whiskey freak out. Then again, maybe that's what people want. Do you think that's the reason why they're watching you? Let's talk about swatting. I said they came and talked to me. And some little small community like this is what they know, everything about everybody. I have a very good relationship with my police, my border patrol, the sheriffs, the Vermont State Police. Which one contacted me? What'd you do? Call up every fucking law enforcement agency to investigate it? There's quite a few. And I wouldn't put it past you. But what I told you is they came and talked to me. And then while I'm in Georgia, traveling up and down the East Coast, I get a phone call from said law enforcement that they received a phone call. They didn't come break down my fucking door. So I called them when I got in. Same shit, different day. No, they don't break down doors around here unless they have a damn good reason. And some idiot calling in some stupid shit that I'm a pedophile. When they know it's the fucking furthest thing from the truth, no, they're not going to come kick down my door. They don't do shit like they do in cities and stuff like that where I'm not a convicted felon. I don't have a reason for them to do that. I'm a homeowner. I'm a taxpayer. I pay their salary. They know who I am. My apologies once again. I had to get my dog to let him out. He was scratching at the door. So in a nutshell, yeah. Let's run off and believe a whiskey freak out. But let's not find out the truth behind it all. And that leads me into my next little tangent here. I've known Edward Hubbard for a long time now. And yeah, we've had our ups and downs for sure. But the one thing I've done is got to know him. I've got to understand him. Instead of fucking trying to understand somebody, we label them. And that's the problem with society today, is that it's labeled because we don't understand something. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Edward Hubbard is a very, very smart man. Sometimes shit gets lost in translation. But instead of exploding on the guy, why don't you stop and ask him, I'm sorry, I didn't understand. But no, let's ridicule the son of a bitch. The weather up here is absolutely fucking spectacular. Nice breeze, you can hear the chimes dinging around in the background. Very soothing. But let's get back on track. The other night with Ed, I got upset. And I said things out of anger. That ate at me because I'm a human being and I have a fucking conscience about the goddamn guy. He's a damn good person. If you get to know him, he's got a heart. And he's speaking the truth if you can understand it. But you can't, because you gotta listen to what other people say. Why don't you take a minute and get to know him and understand him? And understand why people stick up for him. And I'm going to be one of those people that's going to help him. There's more to come. Very sorry that people don't understand my diabetes. You ridicule me that I'm gone, but yet I'm trying to fight for my life. and you don't want to hear it, don't listen. I'm trying to help people understand diabetes. I wouldn't wish diabetes on my worst fucking enemy. It hurts. And to stick yourself 7 times a fucking day. One insulin, the other 6 are Humalog, whatever the fuck you pronounce it. It's a disease, and it's an awful one. And right now, I've got some issues. My kidneys are shutting down. My pancreas said, "See ya!" Checked out. You don't want to listen to it and not understand the disease, then don't listen. But I do have people that do want to understand it. And that they're going through the same thing too. My good friend Edward is. It takes a toll on your body. You're sick of listening to it? That's where I've been. I just wanted to clear some shit up with people. And it's time I said something. I've allowed it to go on for too long. I've allowed it to happen. And it's affected my life. It's affected my health. I don't get some things. But to blame my fucking children, who can't even fucking spell. There's a little on your keyboard, there's a microphone thing. I'm dyslexic. I have a hard time spelling. I try to keep up with conversation, so I use that function sometimes so I can speak it. And unfortunately, with autocorrect, we all experience it. It changes some shit around. There's been times where my kids have come into the room where I've been using that function and I've forgotten that it was on, and it's picked it up, and I've sent it. My fault. Never blame my kids for shit, you dickhead. Oh, fuck. You really don't have an understanding. And instead, you accuse. Kruger, I thank you so much for everything for the last couple of days. And Mr. Edward Hubbard, I thank you for the conversations and understanding and accepting that I was wrong. If I make a mistake, I have lived up to it. Oh, that tweet that I sent out about whatever the hell her name was, Georgia Girl, I believe it was. I realized I was wrong and I took it down. Like a normal fucking human being would. I was in the wrong. I got a hold of somebody because I couldn't apologize to her personally to ask her if she could send a message along for me that I was wrong. I have no problem whatsoever owning up to my mistakes. And lying to you to get away from you, I will not apologize for that, but I did apologize to Scott. Deuces, people. More to come.